This is FIFA16 Liverpool Career Mode Season 1 episode 15. So this is our reserve team against Stoke. Let me tell you the lineup: Smith, Laurie, Gomez, Randall, obviously Danny Ward and goal, Stewart, Odo, Teixeira and I covers the midfield with the partners of Origi and Ings. So Arsenal and West Ham play each other. And we destroyed this team at the start of the season away from home with our best lineup. 7-0 I believe it was, but obviously it is with our reserves and it is in a Capital One Cup tie against Men in Real Life. We got to the final and disappointingly we lost to City. We should have really won that game. The reason why we should have won the game, I know City should have won it, you could say, because they dominated the whole game, but if it wasn't for Mignolet's shit error, we would have won it. Our goalkeeper's just retarded. Southeast never retarded, but he didn't even need to dive. If he didn't have dived, it would have just, bounced off of his knee and it would have just went out of somewhere else. It wouldn't have been a goal for City. And obviously Coutinho scored a really good goal after Milner's shot, I think it was, that hit the post. And then obviously disappointing to lose in a shootout, but we all are like losing in a shootout. It's always heartbreak losing in a shootout. But no, it's Ebola Island. Yeah, but as I was saying, guys, in the previous episode, I think I was, you don't have to watch any of the Capital One Cup games if you don't want to, because it is going to be filled with my reserves. So it may not be in particularly the most beautiful football you'll ever see, but I'm expecting to get knocked out here, guys. We are the underdogs, just the pure fact it is with my reserves. But I still believe it can. I still believe we're good enough to at least get to the quarterfinals. Depends on who we face, I guess, as well, isn't it? Obviously Origi and Ings would have to sparkle and score goals, but we've started this game really well, guys, so far. I think we've potentially been the better team. Glenn Johnson clears. Arnautovic now. Crouch. Ebola. And I don't really want to concede any set pieces, guys, or let them whip a ball into the box. This is pure fact of Peter Crouch in the air. And Arnautovic is also really good in the air. So Arnautovic and Crouch are really good because of the pure fact. Arnautovic is the better player, because Arnautovic is good and he can score some really good goals as well, guys. And then Peter Crouch is just a pure fact of his air, pure presence. Ings, what a goal by Danny Ings. Take that. It's taking a moment of magic. Look at this. Laurie controlled it really well. The pass was a really heavy pass. I don't know how Ings controlled that first time. Smashed into the back of a Stoke City net. Get in there, Danny Ings. We lead with our reserves against Premier League opposition Stoke City. I know we're a Premier League team as well, but with our reserves, it's still very good to find ourselves leading. The question is, how good a goal would that be at the end of the game? Crap. Yes, good defending. Gomez takes a bit of a risk in taking that Stephen Ireland. I obviously have to chase that. He will keep that in play. Just come to Stewart. Don't do anything stupid. Connor Randall. Danny Ings. Glenn Johnson had to do something about that, and now Stoke clear. Ebola, or defenders have not actually cleared it yet because it's still in their half and they're still passing the ball around really well. Arnautovic. Glenn Whelan. That's a good ball to Shaqiri. He's a quality player, Shaqiri. That is a player that we have to watch out for, because at his day he can produce a moment of magic, and I'm sure he'll need all that tonight to beat this strong Liverpool team. It's quite strong. I think, although it's our reserves, I still think we're strong enough to win it on our day if we play well. But we've started this game really well, guys. We've started this team as if it's our best squad. Ings' ball led to Danny Ings. Easily dealt with there by Shawcross though. With Button clears. Back heel there. Did not quite work off. Now it's Phil Bardsley. And Nautovic. Fred Smith. Stewart. Teixeira loses out. Is that a back pass? No, it wasn't given as a back pass. I wasn't too sure if that was passed to the goalkeeper, but obviously it weren't. Then I wasn't sure if it was or not, but it obviously weren't. But now it's Ireland. Oh, loses out there. Smith, superb. But that wasn't superb. But Gomez tied us up really well. Shea Ojo. Stewart. Danny Ings. Iab. Pass there, but I wasn't good enough. But Stewart does really well. Oh, that's a great ball. It's a really good ball. And then I went to shoot there. I knew I wasn't going to score there, guys. I really knew it when I took the shot. I was hoping to earn a corner, and I did earn a corner. Gomez's header. Oh, it wasn't far wide. Butland may have had that covered. He may have been beaten. But it was a very close call, and Stoke City are let off the hook. We get the advantage as Origi gets pushed. It's Teixeira. Again, I'm going to try and earn a set piece by whipping the ball into the box. In the end, I don't earn anything, but Origi's header. That wasn't a bad header. And they're going to get a free kick. I can't remember what I did there. It's for that. For the late tackle on Mbola. I thought they could have had advantage. When the ref did not give advantage there, I thought it was going to be off then, because normally when the ref doesn't give advantage, when they could have had advantage, normally that means the player's going to get sent off. So Stoke must be pretty peed off, because they could have easily have carried on then if it's not even a card. So I'm surprised it's not even a yellow card there. I think I can't remember who've done it now. Was it Conor Randall? Possibly was. Shaqiri. Glenn Whelan. Teixeira's ball there. It's cut out pretty comfortably. Stewart does really well to win that header. Teixeira. Ings, he's offside. Oh, what a goal anyway. What a goal. I wish I was onside. If Ings was onside, that would have been a goal. That would have been the goal of the campaign. I don't think Butland would have saved that. Sorry, Butland. I know it's offside, but I think if that was onside, Butland would have no chance. I knew I was offside anyway when I took the shot. But I think if I was onside, if I had to be honest, if I knew I was onside, I don't think I'd have taken a shot. I would have possibly dribbled it and then get myself a shot from a closer angle. But now maybe I know that Ings can score from there, and it's half time. I believe in surprise, Liverpool lead. And there's a moment of magic by Danny Ings, and Arsenal lead West Ham 2-1. I think Arsenal win that game 5-1. See what substitutions we've got. Let's see what subs we've got on the bench. Brannigan on Teixeira. I think Teixeira had a decent first half, guys. I think he did a bit of both. It wasn't a great first half from Teixeira, but it wasn't a bad first half either. His passing could have been a little bit better. And I'm surprised, guys, that Danny Ward's not actually had a thing to do yet. He's not needed to make the save, really, I don't think. Oh, shit, Ojo, beautiful there, but Glenn Johnson does really well to win the ball back after Shat Ojo thought he had his money. Beating him there far too easy, I thought there. Danny Ings loses that to Mark Misser. Not missing Ings battles. Ings could not quite keep possession. Ings will win it back easily there. There's a little good pass there. I thought I didn't keep that in play, but he did. But he didn't keep possession. When he kept it in play, he lost that to Arnautovic. Cameron Brannigan. Wow. So that's what I mean, guys. You're not expecting to have so much beautiful football, but today has been really good play from us. The reason I don't think there's going to be many, I don't think you're going to see many wonder goals in this, in the Capital One Cup by me in particular. You might see some wonder goals by the computer, potentially, but possibly not by me, considering the fact it's my reserves and I don't think I've got the shooting ability in their locker. Obviously, Ing scored a wonder goal, but I knew I was offside before I struck it, so you know, not too disappointed about that really. And as I said, I possibly wouldn't have taken a shot if I knew I was onside, if I was onside and I knew it as well. He has to win that ball. He does. Gomez. And I've heard rumours that I might be going to Bournemouth for 15 million, guys. I think that's a good deal. I think that is a really good deal. I have 15 million. I accept that easily. But I think 15 million is a bit too much in my opinion, guys. He's not done a lot, really. But he is a good player. I just don't think. I think 15. I think the most. I think I worth about 3.4 mil. Maybe a little bit more than that. But 3.4 mil is possibly the minimum I'd ask for. The max I'd ask for possibly about 6 mil. I want to ask for 15 million for Ibe. Oh, Crouch looks injured. Well, yep, he is injured. That's a good thing now. I can't whip any balls into the box with Crouch injured. Well, I can, but I mean I shouldn't be able to get on the end of them now as easily. Oh, that looks nasty. I was giving him a cuddle. Look, oh, nice cuddle. I was giving him like a little cuddle when I took him down. Doof coming off. Well, Doof, he's not a bad player. I think Doof's better than Crouch, in my opinion, guys. I don't know if Doof still plays for Stoke, but a clean sheet would mean we'll go through. Ireland. Glen Whelan. Shaqiri, effort's first time, forces a save from Danny Ward. That's possibly the best Ward had to do all game, and he's done it pretty comfortably. It wasn't Ojo heads that unclear to Mbula. Shawcross. If we can tackle Stoke here, we could be in for a counter-attack, guys. Randall. He did really well there, originally Conor Randall. Arnautovic. Also a key player in the Stoke squad. Smith, superb. Oh, we can break here, guys. Forces to save from Jack Butland, who kept his team in the tie. It's Colo Torre on, Alorbe off. I think Gomez played really well, guys, so I'll keep him on. Flanagan on, Randall off. And now I've got some first team players, guys, on the bench like Sturridge, but I try and use them as little as possible for the cup games, Capital One Cup games. Because obviously he's not a reserve. If I can get a reserve striker in that I quite like, I could potentially take Sturridge off the bench. Obviously Firmino is first choice as well at 82 rated. Brannigan has surely put the tie to bed. Cameron Brannigan says we're surely off to the next round of the Capital One Cup. Get in there, Brannigan. Butland, no chance. Brancolo Torre on, guys, as he's 78 rated. There's not in particular a reserve player, but I ban him on just for the experience. Oh, one of my players are invisible. I try and pass him the ball and I try and show you. I just saw because it's out and invisible. Good save by Ward. And it's gone in off Flanagan. See, that's what I mean, guys. Invisible, look. I'll show you what I mean. Look, that deflection, yeah, you could just tell. That guy is invisible there. And that shot took it past Danny Ward. You can't blame Ward for that. And this tie isn't all but over. What a goal. I was pissed off about that, guys. I can't believe it. We had the tie in the bag. And this retarded EA made my player invisible. Fuck you, EA. See, look, that's what I mean, guys. Flanagan, invisible. In my eyes, we should still be winning this game 2-1. Or really 2-0. Because their goals just, you know, shouldn't have been allowed to stand. I can't just make my players invisible like that. Oh, okay. John Flanagan. Off the substitutes bench. Button does well. Johnson's injured. Johnson clears. Guys, I am generally annoyed with myself. I had the game in the bag. I genuinely had the game in the bag. Why? And it's full time. Why? It's going into extra time. Arsenal thrashed West Ham 4-1. I can't believe it, guys. We had the game in the bag. And now I have to try and win it again. After dominating the game. Danny Ings comes close. Putting us back in front. And I do not want to go into a penalty shootout, guys. Nerves is all against us with our reserves. Danny Ings so close again. What does it take to score a third goal? Because we scored 2 already. But I honestly thought at 2-0, guys. I honestly thought a tie was over. Torre is also invisible. So you've got 2 invisible players, guys. Flanagan and Kolo Torre. Come on. That is just the thing that pisses me off the most. Because I wouldn't have conceded that second goal if I knew where Flanagan was. Come on. See, look, that's what I mean, guys. When you're fucking invisible, you can't tell where your players are. It's never really happened to me before. It's never happened to me before. See? Oh, wow, you see, I wouldn't have fucking done that if I knew Torre was there. Oh my days. What? How was that a corner? Generally, guys, that's better be a goal kick. Come on, this referee's a knob jockey. This EA's a knob jockey. And Bula's effort is wide. But as I don't know where my players are, I'm just launching it downfield with Danny Ward. Alright, you see, that's what I mean. Do not call half time, ref. Okay, now you can call half time. I bet you as soon as I boot it, it's going to be half time. It is half time and I'm pissed off. Guys, this is fucking retarded. It is retarded. So if this EA fucks up. What the hell? Retard! Gomez. I don't know if I've got a player on the wing or not, because of my players are generally invisible, and Ings isn't quick enough. He's tired, and I've got no subs left. And that's just a pure fact. This is fucking EA. Fix your fucking games. Jesus Christ. Sorry for my language, but this game has gone past my point. Because now I don't even know where my players are. Jesus, holy shit. Ever since I made them last 2 changes, it's just turned all wrong for me. Yep, I done that on purpose. I was pissed off, so I'm getting the second yellow card. I'm off. It wasn't even a second yellow, it was a straight red card. And now I've got to play the rest of the game with 10 men. Torre wins that header. Origi. Please, Origi. Origi! Get in there, Divock! Divock Origi has surely won the tie. Come on! It's possibly a bit of a boring second half of extra time, but we don't care. Well, I mean, I don't really care, but oh, fuck off. Danny Ings, you know how retarded that is? He suffers a hamstring just at the moment he had possession from a winning position. But Origi. Come on, Origi. Flanagan does not score, but he wouldn't have counted because it was offside in a way. Let's get ultra defensive, guys. I never do park the bus because you just basically, because obviously I don't want to have literally every player back. Because obviously that means you don't make a counter attack if you have every player in your own half. Because when you go ultra defensive, I like trying to catch my opponent on the counter attack. Brannigan. Maybe the last chance to counter attack. I don't get the foul for it, but I get knocked over there by not knocked over, I fall over there by Shaqiri. Gomez, he does really well. He's done really well, Button holds on, but we win anyway. It's taken the extra half hour. We've finally beaten Stoke after extra time. And now I hope you enjoy the match highlights. That will be the end of this episode, guys. This has been a really long episode, a long game, I should say. Just a pure fact that I had to go into extra time to beat Stoke after we had the game in the bag. So Aston Villa beat Birmingham 2-0. Arsenal beat West Ham 4-1, and Man U lost to Oxford on penalties, 2-2 after 90 minutes, after extra time as well. I don't know that score, but then Oxford won 5-4 on penalties. Everton won 20-0. Sunderland beat Ipswich 2-0, Middlesbrough beat Leicester 1-0, Man City thrashed Cardiff 3-0. So, generally, we might not have such a difficult time. Hopefully get Oxford. Guys, I'd love to get Oxford. Our next Capital One Cup game is against Aston Villa. Tournament prize money there. Kevin Stewart is suspended for his idiotic tackle, but it won't, I wanted to show you last episode, guys. Is what here. This is what happened last time. Yeah, this is what Coutinho said, guys. Yes, I'm unsettled at the moment, boss. I can't deny that. I wanted to make sure everything is open between us and that you know exactly what is going on. I'm trying to sort my head out, but it's not easy when home is so far away, you know. I haven't said anything to my agent because I want to concentrate on training hard and seeing what happens. The most important